Let's start by pay homage to the Buddha. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. So today we will learn the verb system. So we need to learn that what I say optative verb. So optative verb is commonly, we use to express the supposition or idea or opinion, or maybe sometimes, suggestion also. But mostly in the text, that one is found the opinion, whose opinion or idea. So that one can be found there. So optative verb. So optative verb, uh, that. So used to express commonly supposition or idea or so opinion and so on. And so something uncertainty also, or uncertainty. So and so on. Okay, so to understand the optative verb, so as we have learned already, to the verb base. So we were at that optative verb termination. So optative verb termination. Okay, so at that time also, for the verb base, we have the 7 group we have already learned completely, but briefly can be understood those verb base. Verb base are generally 4 kinds, even though 7 kinds, but based on their ending vowel. So verb base, so ending in R, and also ending in R, ending in O, and then ending in A. So, okay. As to that, now, firstly, so for example, R group, so dawa, or, gacha. So to go, that is ending in the up. Okay, so ending in the R is, so now, for example, just recall it. We have already actually gam and the R. So we have the, bacha. So to go, that is R group. And the, so, Neghita and R if we add it. So root, second group, for example, root butch. But Neghita and the R. We add, but finally we have the, bonja. Even though sign is different, but ending in the R, you see, that is to eat. And then the other one like a root boot and the ya sign. But so that become the jaja, bojati. So boja. That one also, to know. You see, these are, ending in the R. And then now, one of them. So in the 7 group, so 7 group, root D's. But sign is, a ya. So at that time, this say ya. That one also ending in the R, you see. So that is to expound. Okay, so and then now ending in the R. So those are like a root, su, and the na also, su, na, to listen. And then, so root G and the na without dot. So G na to win. See? So these are ending in the R. And then, so the other one like a, so but prefix root is R, but when we use una, also we have the, ba, bu, na, so to reach or to attain. So these are, ending in the R, you see? So, okay, now ending in the O. So ending in the O is, like a ruka and the O. So we have the karo, also to do, to make. Okay. And then the other one is, even though, root is ba prefix, but root is up. But at that time, we use the nu suffix. But at that time, u become the O. We have the, but bo base also. To reach or to attain. And then now the last one is A. So for the A, like a, root D's, sign is A. We have the DC. So at that time, to expound. Okay. And then the other one. So for example, root C, the sign is R. Okay, so at that time, we have the saya. So like this, E is, so root bawe, E is changed to the A is changed to the, aya. So finally saya in this way. But this saya is ending in the A, but it is another form. So from the saya, this aya change back to the A again. So say also to line down. In such a way also. Here, this saya also to line down. But, base here ending in the A, you see. So in this here also in this group. So that is why, only 2 or 4 types based on the ending in the vowel. in this way. So these are 4 types of base ending in the vowel. Okay. So now we already know that the vowel base, we need to know that the vowel termination for the optative verb. Optative vowel termination. So it's singular and plural. Now that person is a singular. But plural is a and then second person is a c. But plural is a ya ta. And first person singular is a me. And plural is a ma. That is complete form. Complete form. So optative verb, we need to understand this one is complete form. Now the short form or maybe part of them later for some specific group also. This one is, we can understand the primary form, primary verb termination. Now, for the secondary also, okay, now singular, so the optative verb for the primary is ea, eo, ea so ea ta, ea mi, so ea ma. So here you see all of those. For example, so to the, gacha. Oh, sorry. So gacha and the so iya, etc. So gacheya, gacheyo, gacheya si, gacheya ta, gacheya mi, gacheya ma. So now the meaning of this optative verb, at the very beginning, so we already explained the optative verb used to express supposition, idea, or opinion or uncertainty. So that is the meaning of that one is commonly we use should or would or might or maybe could also can be understood. So now that this one here just suggest gacheya. So we have the gacheya. So gach mean to go, but eya mean here that person singular, that is a he. But this optative verb is should or would. That is one here can be understood. He as a suggestion he should go, or maybe as the uncertainty, maybe he might go or something like that. Based on the context can be understood. So anyone he should go or he will go or he might go in this way. So now we are forming is very simple, you see. Gacha to the A, so this R is dropped. Okay, so that is an gacha. And then for the plural form gacheyo, they should go, they will go, they might go. So gacheya, gacheyo, and gacheya si, you should go, you will go, you might go. And gacheya ta. So you plural should go, will go, might go. And gacheya me, I will go, or I should go, or I might go. So sometimes I'm not sure I should go or not, or like that. Also can be found that one. Okay, so now all of that, we can understand simply. So here point we need to understand is the should or would or might. That is the meaning of this optative verb. Should or would or might or could. Okay, so this one can be understood in this way. And then so because of the base power ending power changing, that is fine. So now should also we don't need to do anything. Sorry, the R form also we can understand simply like R is suna, right? So suna and the iya. So we will have the suniya. Okay. So suniya also he should listen, or so my listen, what listen, could listen, and so on. Only this A or R long will be, drop. Okay, in this way, soon. And then another base ending in the, or. So grow and the yeah, etc. Also, that all will be dropped. Korea, like he should do or he would do, or and so on. Okay. Here also this ending vowel of the or, so will be dropped. Okay, and then now, so like they see the last one, and the yeah. Also, they see yeah. So he should expound and so on. So here also this A will be, drop. So that is, we are forming or meaning also not so difficult to understand, you see. So, but when here optative verb is, primary. So that is why, for example, here, grow. So we have the Gariya and the Gariyo, Gariyasi, and then Gariyata and Gariyami, and then Gariyama. In this way we have. So Gariya, oh sorry, Gariya, Gariyo, Gariyasi, Gariyata, Gariyami, Gariyama in this way. So with the optative primary form. But now the optative verb, we will have the secondary form. So secondary form. So in the secondary form, so in the ya, this ya is reduced. Okay, but in the ayo, no ya for the secondary form. Now simply by dropping the ya. Okay, ya. So that is now from the A, if we drop, so this will draw only A form. But for the AU, here not ya, so you, that is cannot be. So no secondary form for that. And then for the ARC also here, maybe ya, although that ya can be, reduced. Okay. So that is an A and the C. For the plural also, so A and the ta. And for the first person singular also, ya is reduced, so A and the me. For the plural also, by reducing ya, A and the ma. So that is why here, that secondary form, by dropping in this way, so we will have the secondary form, by dropping ya, or ya. Okay, so that is from the A, yeah. So we have the A from the A, we don't have that one is just empty. But from the ARC, we have the AC. From the ARTA, we have the ATA. From the ARME, we have the AME. From the ARMA, we have the AMA. So in this way, we have that is secondary form. Okay, so that is by dropping the A. Okay, by dropping the A. And then now, so another secondary form. So another secondary form is by dropping A and the single Y. So that is here the first one. We reduce and in the second the that bus and plural also A and the and second bus and singular also A and the and second person plural also A and the ya will be reduced. First person singular A and the ya will be reduced. And third person plural also A and the ya will be reduced. You see? So that is why this secondary form will be in this way like a ya, ya, yo, and then ya si, ya ta, and then ya mi, and the ma in this way. But here ya is final vowel change to the that is how we have the ya form. Okay, ya. So that is here change to the ya change to the ya. So that is here we will take that ya form. Okay. So now that is why secondary form, primary form is Aya, Ayo, Ayasi, Ayata, Ayami, Ayama. But for the secondary form, first secondary form is A, but no plural form. AC, Eta, Ami, Ama. So that one, this secondary form also can be found with all roots. So this primary vowel termination, here we need to note that used with all all roots. That primary form also with all root. And then now the secondary form, this one also actually use with or root. So maybe so root or base from that one. So in this way can be understood. But this that one is only two root, maybe so some are not all. So use, especially use with root gar and root us. Root gar, sorry. So root gar, root us, and then root sak, and also root da, and then root janya, and then the other form is root love. Only with these root we can find. So root God also we can, root R also we can, root sak also, root da, and the root nya and root la. But at the time, complete form is only with two roots, kariya, like the root as. Later with the example we will learn. So now, so this optative verb in this way, this is how we get, from the primary. So how we get a, c, a, ta, a, mi, a, ma by dropping the ya, yeah. So that is this stage. Okay, and then to get that ya, yo, ya, si, ya, ta. So by dropping the a ya in this way. So from the primary, okay, we get in this way. So now for the this a si, a ta, a mi, a ma. For example, like so gache, but no plural form. And then so gache si and gache ta. And then so gache mi, and then so gache ma. Meaning is the same. He should go, he will go, or you should go, you will go, I will go, could go, or we could go, we should go, like that. The same meaning. Only the verb termination is changed. So primary to the secondary by reducing the ya, or ya. So in this way we can have. Okay, but for this one, no the that wasn't plural form with the, because we don't have that secondary form. Okay. So now Rukar also like the Gary, and then so Gary si, Gary ta, and Gary mi, and the Gary ma in this way. So it can be, so all root can be with such a secondary form also. All root. And then now for the, another secondary form. Okay, yeah. So for this one is complete form are only with the root gar and root as. The other are like the root sak, and root da, root nya, and the root love. So we can find only for the that and singular. So complete form is only root gar and the root as. Now, so root gar. So root gar. Okay, root gar. So, but without using, for this one, without using the conjugated sign, ruga and the, so ya, for the plural, so ruga and the yo. For the that bus, second person. So Rukar and the Yasi, and then Rukar and the Yata, and that bus, first person singular. So Rukar and the Yami, and then Rukar and the Yama. So even though we don't use a conjugated sign, but before this, yeah, all rules are mostly ending in the consonant. You see, ru ga, ru as, and the ru sak. Only the ru da, ru nya are ending in the ru lab, ending in the consonant. That is why before this. Uh, so it is inserted some form for some form, not all form. So for this, okay, so that is ya or i ya, yo or i yo, or ya si, i ya si, ya ta, i ya ta, ya mi, i ya mi, ya ma, i ya ma. Okay, so now from that one, so we with the e, okay, with the e, you see, then how happen with the e. So from there, it should be now, so Korea, okay. So Korea. So from the Korea, but in this case, so Ra and Ya changing their position to the Ya to the Ra. So that is why we have the another. So actually this Korea is not used. So the word change the Kayira. Okay, Kayira. So that is why here for the plural form also, like Kayiro. And here second person singular also, Kayirasi. Not Kariyasi, Raya change with this process. Okay. And then for the second person plural also, Kayirata. And here also, Kayirami. And here also, Kayi Rama, in this way. So that is why, for that secondary form, so Ya, Yo, Ya Si, Ya Ta, Ya Mi, Ya Ma. This one with the, these two root gar and the root as. Complete form we can find in this way. So now with the root gar. Regard in this way, So now here, Kayira, and then, so Kayiro, and then, so Kayirasi, so Kayirata, and Kayirami, so Kayirama. So that is why, Rukar. So the other root can be so two forms like the gachi, gachiya, or gachiya, gachiyo, gachiya si, gachiya ta, gachiya mi, gachiya ma. But another secondary form is a gachi and the gachi si gachi si gachi ta gachi mi gachi ma. But for the root ka, so primary form is so kariya si, kariya tha, kariya mi, kariya ma. Another secondary form is here kari, kari si, kari tha, kari mi, kari ma. And another secondary form is here kayira, kayiro, and then kayira si, so kayira tha, kayira mi, and then kayira ma. You see? So that is why, ruka. So rukar with the optative verb. So kariya, okay, and then kari, and then kayira. That is that person singular. But for the plural, so kariyo, and the other form is kayiro. And the second person singular is so kari yasi, and then kari si, and then kayi rasi. But for the plural also, kari ya ta, and then kari ta, and then kayi rata. And then for the past person, so kari ya mi, and then kari mi, and then kayi ra mi. See, meanings the same, only form is in this way. And then kari ya ma, and then kari ma, and then kayi ra ma in this way. So three forms, you see, three forms for the rugar with the optative verb. Three forms in this way we will have. And then, so now with the root as. This root R is not with the primary form, not with the first secondary form, only with the second secondary form. So this root R is special, this one. Root R is with the only with the secondary. Secondary, so optative. So by termination. So like the ya and the yo, etc. Okay. So that is now root us. Root us to be or to exist. Okay, root us. So now singular and then plural. So plural. So that person root us and the ya. So root us and the yo. And then the second person. So root us and the ya si. So root us and the yata. Now with the past person. So root us and the yami. And then so root us and the yama. Okay. So But for this one, uh, this one is quite irregular. So that is why, for example, here, in this case, sa and ya change into the sa. And also this final bar where R becomes short. So that is why we have the asa. Asa. Okay. Here, instead of this way, should be like that. Tapasin singular. This way. Now this one is tapasin plural in this way. So now only here asa, you see. And so for the asu here also, saya become the sasa. This is the say, but so negida drop. So that is why asu. Okay. And then for the second part, say, this one is singular. Okay. So here also, actually, so saya become the sasa. That one is the say. And also C drop. Okay, the whole C drop. And then, R also becomes short. So that is why we have the asa also. The same as tabas and singular, you see. Here also asa, here also asa, by changing in this way. And for plural, so here also, saya become the sasa, but so here also R becomes short. Here also, R becomes short, and here also R becomes short. So R becomes R. So that is why we have the, asata, asata. Okay, asata. And then now for the past person, singular. So here also saya become the sasa. You see, all saya become the sasa. All saya become. Here also become the sasa. So at the time, here also but formally, so E drop. But this E drop. Okay. This E drop. And then ma change to the negahita. And then R become up. So that is how we have the, assam. So saya change to the sasa, or saya change to the sasa is sa. But here for this one, in the first one here, the whole C drop, but in this one, only E drop. After that, ma cannot be ending in Pāli. That is why ma change to the negahita. And also before the negida R also drop. So all R drop becomes short. Here also all R becomes short. Here also all R becomes short. Here also all R becomes short. Okay. So that is how we have the assam. Now only for last form. So first person plural. So for this form, saya change to the sasa. Only that way. So now we have the asama. So asama, you see. So here asa, and then asu, and also asa, and here so asata, here asam, and here asama. So that is why this root R's in this way we can understand here for the plural, and then now so that base asa for plural, asu, and second person singular asa for plural, asata, and then first person singular, asam, or for plural, asama. In this way we have how we have, so in this way change it. Okay, so in this way, you see. But we have the, another form of that root us also. So another form. So another form is firstly, so root us. So root us firstly, that person singular root us, and the yeah, but before that, like root God here, that is at the very beginning, e inserted. Now with the e insertion, so root r with insertion the e. So in this way, and then that person, so plural. So oh sorry, here, so e insertion. Here also e insertion and the plural yo. And then second person singular root us, and then e insertion, and then yasi. And then second person so plural. Okay. So root us, but for this one, we don't use that e insertion form. So that is I will skip this one. So no, for the root us, second person, only the yata, no e insertion. Okay. And then, so first person, singular, so root us and yami. So here, E insertion. And then yeah, for the past simple. So plural also. So root as, but E not inserted. So yama. That is why, for the first person plural and the second person plural, we have only one form asata. So asama. So here for that person singular. So now we have the si ya. Okay. But drop. So that is why we have the si ya. And for the second person, first person, that person plural also, see yo, but drop. And that is why see yo. And then for the second person singular, see ya see. But here, draw, and then see drop. So that is only the siya form. And for the second person, we don't use it insertion. That is only the same as this one. As changing saya to the sasa. Okay, so that is why no more form now. But for the second first person singular, so si ya me. So at that time also, drop, and then so here e drop. So you see here also, the whole C drop. Okay, in the second person singular. Here in second person singular also, the whole C drop. See? But for the first person singular, only E drop. Here also E drop, you see? And then, so ma change to the negative, the art becomes short. So ma change to the negative, before that, R can the up. That is why we have the, C yan. So this E drop, ma change to the negative, R becomes short. This R also short. So this drop, that is why, only the C yan in this way. So C ya, and then C yo, and then here also C ya, but here C yan. Okay. Mm. So by this way, only two form, one more form. So now, so art drop. Here also, see art drop. And then here, so art drop, C drop. Here, art drop, E drop, ma change to the negative. So here, saya, now in the first form, saya changed the sa because no E insertion. But here, E insertion, that is a saya, not necessary to change the sa. But at the time, before that, we see the R. R is look like the negative form. That is all here, R drop, R drop, R drop, R drop, you see? So in this way. So now for this root asked by E insertion. Also we can have in this way. So singular and the plural. So that person. So CEO and then CEO and the second person. So CEO, but for plural no more form. And then first person. So CEO for plural no form. So in this way, four form you see. So that is why this root R's. So completely we will have the so plural and the singular and that basin. So okay, now from the back, siya and the asa and siyo asu and the second person. So siya asa and here just asata, not siyata, and then first person singular. So siya and then asan after that the asama in this way. So that is ruka also had three forms because this vowel termination has so two more secondary forms. So with the two more secondary forms, we can have so the first secondary form can be applied with all root or all base, but the last secondary form only root guard, like here kayira, kayirong, kayira si, kayira ta, kayira mi, kayira ma. But for the root us also with the secondary form, but for the secondary here two way you see. So E insertion and without insertion E. So that is why with the E insertion, without E insertion here. So asa, asu, and then asa, asata, and the asa, asama, you see. For the insertion, so siya, siyo, and here just siya, and here just siya. So that is here, siya, asa, siyo, asu, and siya, asa, so asata, and siya, asan, asama. The meaning is the same, but two form or three form in this way. Two form or three form in this way. Okay, so now with the the other roots, only that person singular we find. For example, with the root suck, with the root suck, with the da, with the nya, with the laugh. Okay, but for this one, we need to explain some more steps. So that is for next time lecture. Okay, now time's already up. So, okay, any question? Okay, so if no more questions, so let's stop here by saying sadhu, 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 sadhu.
Thank you so much, Sayadaw.
Welcome. Okay, welcome.